Oh, Bo Billy, riding on an eastbound freight train, speeding through the night.
Dear Lord Horatio Nelson, hi, my name is Lionel. I think you're neat. I would like to be like you and be an admiral in the British Royal Navy. Do you have any advice for a young swab like me? Signed, Lionel.
Dear Lionel, thank you for your kind words. I applaud your ambitious nature, and I think a naval career would suitably challenge you. My one piece of advice is to always be 1/4 of an hour early. It has made a man of me to always do so. Yours truly, Lord Horatio Nelson.
Dear First Viscount Nelson, thanks for the advice. You sound really neat. I'm going to follow what you said and drop out of school. Tomorrow, I plan on arriving at the Navy recruiting office, 15 minutes early. Signed, Lionel. P.S. Did you really lose your right eye? That is awesome.
Young Lionel, while the sea does hold great adventure, keep in mind it will still be there after you finish your proper studies. And I did lose sight in my right eye from a cannon fire wound I sustained off the coast of Corsica. Yours truly, Lord Horatio Nelson.
Dear Vice Admiral of the White Nelson, the Navy office turned me down today. They said I wasn't a good candidate because I didn't know that I couldn't transfer from the U.S. Navy to the British Royal Navy. Fuck! What am I gonna do now? Signed, Lionel. P.S. Didn't you also lose your right arm? Oh my god, that's rad. P.P.S. I bought a saber today. It's like yours.
Lionel, I'm sorry for your misfortune at the naval office. Perhaps it is a sign you should return to your studies? And yes, my right arm was completely blown off during England's attempts to conquer Santa Cruz de Tenerife. Ever since, I have held every Spaniard, as well as Frenchman, to be the devil himself. Yours truly, Lord Horatio Nelson.
Dear Sir Nelson of the Royal Order of Bath, I think what you said about Spaniards and Frenchmen is true. So I killed my roommates Kyle and Dan. Dan's great-grandmother was half French, so I killed him when he came home from the gym. I don't think Kyle is actually Spanish, but he's Mexican or from somewhere in South America. At least his uncle through marriage is, I think. You know what? I think he's Canadian. Anyway, I killed them with my new saber. I'm in love with you. Signed, Lionel. P.S. Is your cock hard?
Lionel. Your last correspondence troubled me. I think you may need some help. Don't be ashamed. We all do from time to time. I was recalled back to Britain from Naples for several months due to my own personal problems. We all have our things. I wish I could help you more, but I was killed in the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805. Yours truly, Lord Horatio Nelson.
Dear Nelson, Duke of Bronte, I know there's a way we can be together, even if it means I have to dig you out of St. Paul's Cathedral and rip your bones out of the wooden coffin made from the mast of L'Orient, which you commanded to victory at the Battle of the Nile. Anyway, doorbell, butter, gum, the molecules will kill us all. Signed, Jesus. P.S. Do you like Yoo-Hoo?